Raku's audiobook library presents Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is far more than a personal finance book. It's a radical re-education on wealth that has challenged conventional money wisdom for decades. At its core, the book contrasts two opposing financial philosophies through the lens of Kiyosaki's two fathers. His biological father, Poor Dad, a highly educated government official with a PhD who embodied traditional success, excellent grades, a stable government job and frugal savings habits, yet constantly struggled with bills, debt and financial insecurity. And his best friend's father, Rich Dad, an eighth-grade dropout who built a real estate empire by mastering money's rules, teaching Kiyosaki that true wealth isn't about salaries, but about ownership, leverage, and financial intelligence. This dichotomy sets the stage for the book's 9 paradigm-shifting chapters, each systematically deconstructing myths while providing actionable alternatives. The journey begins with Chapter 1, The Rich Don't Work for Money, where Kiyosaki recounts childhood lessons working for Rich Dad at age 9, cleaning dusty warehouses for 10 cents per hour. Here he learns the foundational truth: most people are trapped in the rat race, working for paychecks to cover expenses that only grow with income, because they let fear of bills and greed for lifestyle dictate their choices. Rich Dad's counterintuitive solution: train your mind to spot opportunities over paychecks, a lesson crystallized when Kiyosaki and his friend Mike create a comic book library out of discarded books, earning passive income without hourly work. This chapter introduces the critical mindset shift. The rich acquire assets, things that generate cash flow, rather than relying on labor income. Chapter 2, Why Teach Financial Literacy, dives deeper into assets versus liabilities, the book's most famous concept. Kiyosaki diagrams how the poor and middle class focus on income statements, bigger salaries, while the rich focus on balance sheets, assets that work. A house with a mortgage, for example, is a liability. It drains cash via taxes, repairs, and interest. A revelation that shocked readers accustomed to viewing homeownership as the ultimate investment. Rich Dad's rule: know the difference and buy income-generating assets first. Kiyosaki illustrates this with his first real asset, a small rental property bought at 25, whose cash flow covered its costs while appreciating in value, a stark contrast to his poor dad's belief that our home is our largest investment. The theme of self-reliance continues in Chapter 3, Mind Your Own Business, which argues that jobs fund lifestyles, but businesses build wealth. Using McDonald's as an example, Kiyosaki explains how Ray Kroc saw himself not as a hamburger seller, but as a real estate mogul. McDonald's owns the land under its franchises. The takeaway? Your day job isn't your business. Your business is what you own outside work. Kiyosaki shares how he started small, selling Xerox machines while investing profits into apartments, gradually shifting from active income to passive. This chapter's actionable advice: start side hustles early, e.g., rental properties, royalties, or digital products, and reinvest profits into more assets. Chapter 4, The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations, unveils how the wealthy legally minimize taxes, a taboo topic in traditional finance. Kiyosaki traces how income taxes, initially targeting only the rich, expanded to the middle class post-WR, while the rich adapted by using corporations to expense first, then tax. For example, an employee earning 100K pays taxes first, say 100K pays taxes first, say 30K, then lives on 70K. A corporation earns 70K. A corporation earns 100K, spends 30K on expenses, office, travel, etc., and only pay taxes on the remaining 30K on expenses, office, travel, etc., and only pay taxes on the remaining 70K. Rich Dad's lesson: corporations aren't evil, they're tools the rich use to protect wealth. Kiyosaki later applies this by holding his real estate in corporations, deducting expenses, and deferring taxes via depreciation. Creativity in wealth building takes center stage in Chapter 5, The Rich Invent Money. Here, Kiyosaki shares how he bought a Phoenix condo for $20,000 below market using a $2,000 earnest money check, sold it for $60,000 profit without owning it, a technique called option flipping. The lesson: financial IQ beats capital. The rich win by seeing opportunities, e.g., undervalued assets, creative financing, where others see barriers. This chapter emphasizes skills like sales, negotiation, and market analysis, tools Kiyosaki honed through real estate and startup failures before succeeding. Chapter 6. Work to learn, don't work for money. Attacks specialization, the idea that mastering one skill, e.g., accounting, guarantees success. Rich Dad insisted Kiyosaki learn multiple disciplines: accounting to read financials, law to navigate regulations, sales to persuade, and investing to grow wealth. This T-shaped knowledge lets the rich connect dots others miss, like how tax loopholes intersect with real estate deals. Kiyosaki credits this broad education for his ability to spot the 2008 financial crisis early, noticing subprime mortgage risks others ignored. The psychological hurdles to wealth are tackled in Chapter 7, Overcoming Obstacles. Kiyosaki identifies 5 barriers: fear of losing money, cynicism, it won't work, laziness, busyness over strategy, bad habits, spending versus investing, and arrogance, ignoring advice. His antidotes: start small, e.g., invest $50 a month to conquer fear, seek mentors, Rich Dad guided his early deals, and reframe failure. His first business flopped but taught crucial lessons. Chapter 8. Getting Started provides 10 practical steps to begin. 1. Find a deep why, e.g., family security. 2. Choose daily learning over entertainment. 3. Network with investors. 4. Master one asset class, e.g., rentals. 5. Pay yourself first. Automate savings. 6. Pay professionals well. Accountants, lawyers save you money. 7. Study taxes. 8. Understand that good debt, leveraged investments, beats bad debt, consumer loans. 9. Embrace creativity, e.g., crowdfunding. And 10. Give, charity opens doors. The final chapter, Still Want More? Here are some to-dos, offers advanced tactics, using OPM, other people's money for deals, building passive income streams, e.g., vending machines, and continuously upgrading financial education. Kiyosaki closes by stressing that wealth is measured in time, how long you could survive if income stopped, not dollars. Legacy and criticisms. While praised for democratizing financial education, the book faces critiques, e.g., oversimplifying real estate risks. Yet its core message, that financial literacy is the ultimate life skill, remains timeless.